Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 25 of my Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we have an ambush against Akarak the Crow, and apparently we have a visual glitch going on that's making our rattling guns look like they are evil Frenchmen, so we will be evenly taking out our opponents here. We have a nice ambush, a good weapons team set up, as well as a Skaven Slave distraction army over here off to the left. And then we've got some Rat Ogres, hoping to catch anyone that may be trying to rush through the woods and flank us. The artillery's chilling, they're not going to be moving at all, they're just going to stay in place while everyone else moves up around them, so let's get this battle going. Battle begin. Get the weapons team moving on up so they can get that beautiful damaging fire on in. We'll have the Skaven Slave team moving up as well. Get their attention. I've got our artillery also keeping to the sides on this side, that way we can dissuade them from doing anything foolish. Alright, they're nearly in position, so we're going to grab this group, rotate them slightly to deal with the flanking forces. The rattling guns and warp fire throwers are all in place. Let's bring the warp fire up just a smidge. Beautiful cannon shots going in. Oh, carnage. Rattling guns are not quite able to fire, so let's scoop them up so we're not wasting any time. Those dogs ran directly into their doom, charging into the waiting spears. Bring you guys back. We can do some summons of clan rats to slow anyone down if we need to. We don't just yet, so let's bring the Lord forward, have you kick in your ballistics calibration, make our artillery even more effective. Oh, the miniguns are going in already. Here, don't run into our own minigun fire, please. Go ahead and halt some of these javelin hunters. Go ahead and turn these slingers to be attacking. No reason to take free javelins. We'll just pull back, because they will stand there and just get hit with slings to death. They have almost zero armor. Our Lord charging right in. We're going to pull you back, and then drop a brass orb here to gather up all those hasty berserkers. Scoot on through, and then we can also Flensing Ruin. The overcast version gives it an extended duration. Okay, in that case, let's just drop that in the middle of here. Get you away from the Gatling guns so they can actually start firing again. You're most likely getting in their way. Scoot on up. You can charge into this group, make sure they rout. You as well. But we're just not using those ogres until we need to. Jump into that group of range units if you can. We are losing our Skaven Slave wall. We may need to rotate our miniguns ever so slightly. Ooh, since those ones walked right into the enemy and just got obliterated. Lots of fun when you click shoot and they decide, melee sounds good. Alright, we need to hold up the enemy moving in on this side. With those slings attacking, they're getting bogged down and hurt, so we're going to pull them through if we can. Time to bring the Rat Ogres in. We blasted our own miniguns with warp fire. Keep charging around. We can go ahead and then drop in a normal warp lightning. Just to keep those javelins disrupted. These doom wheels are going to keep running into each other, so let's turn around. Scoot up to about there so you can actually start firing. Get that ballistics calibration going again. Any spears that aren't fighting, get yourselves over. Bring them into the gap here so they can actually do something. And that's the victory. It got dicey there near the middle, but ambush with weapon teams is always an excellent one. I'm going to chase down as many of these manlings as I can, and I will see you back on the campaign map. The Viking Norsemen cannot handle the Daka. Neither can the rattling guns when bathed in warp flame, but we won't worry about that. We will go for the selling sounds very nice. Bit of cash for our coffers and another help pit attendant. That seems to be happening every single battle now. And we've got in more income from stacking settlements. Vondred here is coming in with bigger units, but bigger units just means bigger targets. Let's go ahead and march stance into the Temple of Heimkel and prepare to defend. We're not so worried about being tired, but what we're going to do is stand there and wait for him to come to you. Alright. Next thing, continue to work on the Blast Master. Reload time reduction is going to be amazing. Machinations. And then for our engineer, I think it's time to start making our overall, well, we can make the leadership unit size even bigger. But I think we want extra speed for all our missile units. We can do a split skill grabbing there. Good news is, Thramute is handling them solo, so we can grab Pestilikich. Is anyone coming in from the north? Let's zoom the map in just a little bit. It'd be very nice to burn Winterpire and a couple of these others just to keep Wintertooth off of us. But I think we need to pull him back into either Prague or below. So we'll probably bring him down in March stance. Throt can easily come down here and crush this Boyar, which is what we're doing next. Need more money for the coffers to continue to increase our settlements. Get him, Throt. The Boyar is prepared to stand in and fight by their blood. Give me my winds of magic. There we go. Alright, similarly to Valkia's campaign, at this point I just need for the 501st theme to play every time we walk anywhere. We've just got an absolute menagerie of nightmares. We're going to put the, oh man, Avalanche Mortars up on the hill, because why wouldn't you? It can coat that entire hillside in death. We'll do the Storm Vermin. I'm happy to put some down in the woods, or at least rotating down around. And then we'll have the Halberds, keeping anyone from getting up and over. So really no reason to keep them there. We'll put them out front. We'll put the Poison Wind Mortars back a little bit so it's not getting bombarded by any of these archers. But we have good fire arc right over the top. Oh, Storm Vermin, something like that. So I can foresee this Snow Leopard attempting to get back here. However, we have a treat for the Snow Leopard. Gorich is anti-infantry, so that's not going to be his job. Gorich, you are going to roll with all of the ogres. It's you and the ogre's job to shut down their archers. No, see, it's just supposed to be Gorich and the ogres. Perfect. Throt's job is going to be hunting down their lord. He loves the taste of Boyar flesh. I think we also need to put one of the hell pits charging down from there. Just a swarm of death. I have them in a group with only 2 of them in guard mode. So we'll do the Plague Priest up front with him, as well as our Chieftain. Perfect. Setting up these battles is horrifying for the enemy here. Let's do, not bonus the infantry, let's grow for this one to fight against the Snow Leopard there. Brood Horror can be rolling with Gorich. And these guys can just be down here with us. Everyone moving on in together. I think the Packmaster can go with Gorich as well. Give him some heals. And some big rat buddies. Alright. Battle begin. Charge right on in there. Throt missed the kill he wanted, but that's fine. Just go find someone and give him a hug. Oh, you're gonna charge into my rat ogres? Probably a mistake. Can't lie. Yeah, we're gonna completely ignore the Snow Leopard to start. Maybe to our detriment, maybe not. Charge on in. They're gonna shoot at us. Do no damage. Go ahead and drop a plague on all of these armored Kossars. Guy's getting his brakes beaten off. Nah, no reason to give heals. Any buffs we've got, drop in some rat ogres. Surprise. There's no hope. There's absolutely no hope. Drop a bound pestilent breath through there. Do an overcast wither on all of these guys. Drop whatever armor they have to absolute 0. Get in there. Smash them. Blast them from the skies. That are your orders. Wow. Well, this lasted even shorter than I expected it to. Go ahead and give the heals out to our... Oh, our priest can't be healed by us. Unfortunate. Maybe one of these mutant ogres then. He needs some love. Coating of avalanche. There will be much meat for the ratlings, except for whatever got hit with that. That's tainted. We're not using that. Not even for French fries. Rip to shreds. The motherland goes to war. I don't. Is this what war looks like to you guys? And another coating of purple death. They will be hunted down. Our Throt's army arrives, death ensues. The Ice Court ground back into nothing. We lost 0. And the Avalanche was able to sit up on the hill and just bombard down, and all of our big boys were able to fight right through that poison smoke, no problem. 1,400 lost. We will go ahead and sell them off as well with the free money. Sell. Continue to slaughter. Frederick von Karstein. I think it's time for you to go away. First, we're going to get rid of Igor. Hopefully we have enough movement afterwards. Decisive victory. Oh, it's just a... Igor the Snow Leopard. Rest in peace. If you lose anyone, I'll cry. Tears of blood. They're gone. The Rival High Talisman. That's disturbing, but very strong. Pass out some skill points. Warp Smart gives us more for weapon teams. We mostly just have monsters. We've got monsters and we have Storm Vermin. So this will give our Storm Vermin more missile resistance. Leadership and melee attack. We don't have much missiles at all. We've basically just got the avalanche mortars. So we really don't need to worry about that at all. Let's go for Whip Smart. And then we can start making his army a little cheaper. And then with our remaining points, we can either make him more powerful. I think at the very least we want to give him a bit more missile resistance, but besides that, I think we just want to work for just making his overall troops stronger. But we've got the most upgrades we need, so that's going to be a tough decision. Maybe Lightning Strike and Quartermaster. Or Dictatorial, so, well, maybe not less corruption, so maybe Corruptive. Decisions. Oh, we have much more skill points to pass out. Here for our Packmaster. I think we want to give you... a bit more leadership, sounds good. For our Chieftain, they have damage walls, wound. I think we shall go for just the armor. Plus 15 sounds nice. He's up to 105. Gorich needs more murder capabilities. Make him a little bit faster. 81 speed.
Throt!
Ballistic there. We could get more scouting, which I think is what I'm going to go for. Closing in on that 15% extra. And now it's time for Frederick to fall. We have yet... Oh. He waddles his dragon. You have a full force here. Where are you going, Frederick? Don't be a chicken. First, we're going to go in here and kick off some schemes. I think we want the 13th scheme for the Molder Heelstone. We'll grab this one after, if it allows us to. I'd like the Heelstone for fighting against zombies. If you're going to heal, so shall we. We'll have to wait till next turn for that, right? That is perfectly fine. Yeah, so So let's pull Kraken it here out so he at least gets experience for fighting with the Von Karstein. Scamper and Scurry, brother. Time to murder. There is no longer any escape, Frederick. Oh, it's just a bunch of zombies. He's got some Sylvanian crossbows, so fair enough. But it's just a bunch of zombies. Let's grab a couple uses of Menace Below to disrupt things. I'll grab 4. Keep it spicy. We won't even... Probably won't use it. Let's drop it down to 2, because we'll probably only use 2, let's be fair. The battle. Oh no, bro. How's that ambush feel? We do have to worry about the flamethrower from his dragon, but we're going to start deployment. He's going to have a hard time fighting. The scariest thing here is the Crypt Horrors, so let's go ahead and grab our biggest and meanest mutant ogre, as well as our Packmaster. And they shall be the anti-Crypt Horror squad, along with these rat ogres that are on fire, just to stop their healing. Anti-Crypt Horror squad. These Black Knights are going to be deadly, but not as deadly as they probably think. Spread our ogres out as much as we can. Have you up front. All of his lords are on gross demonic Pegasi, so... Hello there, Adeline von Mengenhoff and Katarina Morphin. You have to keep that in mind. They could just fly around and slice our avalanche mortars to pieces. So let's put them behind the ogres. Maybe just further away than we normally would. Closer to this cavalry, which seems dangerous. We'll do a unit of Storm Vermin here. And then we'll do a Storm Vermin Halberd for... I kind of have them in the wrong spots, don't I? We'll put the Storm Vermin here. Halberd will move to the side. We'll have the Avalanche Mortars chilling. Okay, that... They shouldn't try to go over the top to kill them. We'll have the... Now that I've said that, though, AI is like, I heard you, buddy, don't you worry. Murder is afoot. We'll bring the Guardian Boy over here to keep them safe. Have all of the Storm Vermin. Throt needs to be doing battle with their Lord. Gorich can back him up, dealing with the Graveguard. Chief. And we'll have the mutants to come on and help out as well. Need our other Storm Vermin. We're going to have them kind of surrounding. We'll have a sort of Skaven box just to make sure we don't lose our Avalanche Mortars. Well, they're not key. They're my favorite unit we have, so we're going to keep them alive. Grab all the boys together. All the big uns together. And let's get this thing going. Throt charge in right away on Siegfried. Just get in there and start busting up those Graveguard. Got magic spells going in. Left and right. Summon in the ogres. Charge the ogres in. Ooh, hang on. Let's get the ogres surrounding the death vampires. His Sylvanian crossbows got eviscerated. I'm gonna have to see that on the replay. Men of the Empire. They are no longer. Alpha Rat. You guys kill these wolves, and everyone else beat down on these Crypt Horrors. Which are pretty scary units normally, but with our fire damage... Oh, and apparently the Avalanche Mortars want to help out. We may need them to stop that. That's going to cause some problems. Blow up this gigantic blob. Drop a heal on this group here. Gorich needs some help, huh? Don't worry, Gorich. I got you. Blend them up. Smashing them. Blast some dudes around. We need Throt to be fighting Friedrich. Alright, let's go for a Plague Breath that way. This has been quite the fight over here in the middle. Vampire Lords, Black Knights, and Rat Ogres. Let's drop a Armor Sunder on everyone that's around him. He's taking a lot of damage, unfortunately. Sylvanian crossbows need some more purple rain. They're hungry. Friedrich's getting his cheeks kicked. Let's go ahead and make sure we give someone's heals. Any Molder monsters nearby actually need any heals? We seem like we're doing fine. Gorich is back up to full. Give those ogres some heals. He breaks off of this Vampire Lord here. He's trying to run away. Look at him go. Brave Lord he is not. You stay away. Let's let the ogres beat down on this vamp. She's quite strong. Oh, they fizzle away into nothing. Vampire Dragon falls. Looks really cool. Even though it's covered in blood, the Crimson Tone is quite awesome. Friedrich von Karstein, we find you weak. Back to your coffin, you undead freak. We lost 4. Our Plague Priest took a bit of damage. We probably want to make sure we get some heals on him. Maybe move the healing potion over to our priest, since we can do the Molder on Gorich there. We lost 4. They lost 1,787, and we gained a good deal of growth vat, food, and treasury. I think we will increase our treasury even further. Oh, and it's time to crush Grognak Bigaget. He will fall to the next turn. Onward, Scroodle needs some skill points still. I think we'll go ahead and continue to give him Indomitable.
Master Mutator.
Vecteek, we could give Blade Shield now. Gorich. We'll also go ahead and give Blade Shield too. Swing over here and pass that on out. Ballistic, we will max out scouting as we were going to, and then now I think we're going to start working on his combat prowess, keep him a little safer in the battle. He's got the spells I would like him to have. Krakenade. Can I move him forward and do any damage? Oh, Dreich is actually going to help. Mercenary.
Control there now.
Okay, so Scroll comes back in 3 turns, Wretch in 4, and then Deathmaster Snickage in 5.
Is loyal. Maybe it's one of my brood.
We'll grab Wither. He's really just going to be chilling out in the town for now. Swing back over here and max out everything we have at Hell Pit to get access to that technology. So this building and then the warp turbine plant will actually just go ahead and increase our overall research capacity. So all good things. Some damaged buildings. Not really worth repairing because I think they're just going to go ahead and claim that one with Malice next turn. It's a Tide of Dark Elves again. We'll have to stop them here in a moment. We have turned the undead back around. If we can crush Bigaget, I feel good about moving back on up there. We got to kind of move around fast though and hope that Kevin can hold out. We are almost to the Hell Pit Abomination Cluster, so we might as well go ahead and empty that growth vat on out. An optimum match. 2 Hell Pit Abominations, 2 Ogres, and 4 Spears. Time to pass out some of our augments, though, so we don't run out of, we'll start degenerating our mutagen like we normally do. Let's see here. I was looking for... Who had this one? I was going to come on in here and give you the ultimate mutagen because rolling the dice is fun. But we get an instability. Unfortunate.
Surprise.
But it gained a bunch of good stuff, so more replenishment rate and less upkeep. Way less armor, so it's going to be incredibly weak to missile fire. It has Weaving Blade, bonus V infantry, way more weapon strength, and cellular instability. If I remember to click the button. That'll be good fun. Buy any of these just yet? Nah, I need more. Need more gold. I think the one we're going to go for first is the steroid infusion, so we get extra ward save on any unit with 4 or more augments. And then we're going to come over here to this one. It already has the cellular instability. Let's give it the ultimate mutagen as well. And dice roll.
If not work, me eat.
Pretty much all good stuff. I mean, the casualty replenishment rate minus 110. Well, rest in peace, you. You shall die very slowly. Minus 110%. That's quite intense. We might as well then come on over here and give it the blood worm, so it also heals.
Me pray, it's nauseating.
Now the mutagen is not going to degenerate, and this is the scariest abomination there ever was.
Want contract?
You'll have a contract soon, my friend. I think in Prague we continue to wait. Save up a bit of treasury, but we kind of want to make use of everything. I went ahead and recruited up 2 more of our... What are these guys called again? Always mix the Warlock Engineers and their friends up. Yeah, this is a Warlock Engineer. I've got 2 more of these guys. Move out and steal some technology from our enemies. We've got a good bit of tech stealing, but we need to get up to 300% per a challenge, so we're on our way. Oh yes, I'm fine with doing upgrades over here. These are cheap. Oh, still can afford the walls, though. Okay, well, let's upgrade the Rattling Warrens, get a bit more money per turn. And here in this one, I would prefer to get one of the military buildings at least, just to have as we're passing through. Can't just get, though. Skip that, save our money, and we will end the turn. Grafe. Thatcher has moved in on the Bay of Blades. I mean, yes, they will probably win. Good news being she's not a mage, he's not a mage. So they're going to do a ton of damage melee-wise, but I think we can at least eliminate their archers. And their crossbows going forward. They do have the Dark Conduit, which is going to make one of their dudes explode. But let's fight this one out. Do as much damage as we can. Alright. So, plan, we're going to have most of our dudes in the forest. Those Blood Rag Medusas count as large units, so we'd rather be fighting them in the woods. So, keep the main line being clan rats, and then we'll have kind of a group of Skaven Slave Spears over here, just to get shot at by those Reaper Bolt Throwers. Reaper Spears off to the side on this side as well. And then the normal Skaven Slaves. What are we going to do with you guys? We may have you in the middle. And then we grab this line. Kind of split it up a little bit. We still want to be fighting in the woods, so we put this group of clan rats behind these Skaven Slaves.
Yes.
Put these guys over as well, kind of behind.
Clan rats.
I think these clan rats can be in line with them.
Clan rat spears.
We'll do the slingers out on the side as well, with them being a little bit further back. We want them to be able to run around and throw rocks into people while our main line is fighting. Because of the woods, we're going to have a bit of trouble getting rocks in at people. Let's get this going. Move on up. Allow you to sit there and take all the free fire from their units.
Ready. We obey.
Ah, they're ignoring what I wanted them to do.
Ready.
That's fine, we can at least tie up some of their crossbows.
Now, ready.
But I'm fighting you in the woods if I can. We're going to try not to extend past. Your monsters can waste as much of their ammo as they can. Gotta take the long way around. You guys as well. Move up ever so slowly. We'll use one of these summons just to cause some damage and maybe coax out their Dark Conduit. You know you want to. That's right, fools. Oh, we died instantly. That's crazy. Oh yeah, they used the Dark Conduit. Good boys. Alright, and that has now awoken the Dark Elf monsters. Let's pull you guys back just a little bit.
Horned one. Clan rats. Yes, yes.
We'd like to fight you in the woods, though, so we're gonna make that happen if we can. We could surround. Dehai really doesn't like being surrounded.
Slingers. At once.
No, just keep moving. We're not gonna charge you in yet.
Our tail's yours.
They really would like to not fight in the woods if they can help it. Here they come. Perfect. Your crossbows are once again exposed. We're gonna drop a group of guys on there.
Clan rat spears. Great
We're gonna do a bunch of damage to him, but
Yes, yes.
troops moving on in.
Clan rat spears.
Alright, crossbows are firing away. Get those guys charging in, and then you guys can move on in and drop your rocks on their heads. Drop a Molder Heelstone on everyone fighting their lord. Keep them fighting for a little bit longer. Their wounds healing unnaturally. They're gonna get the Murderous Prowess popping real quick. Chasing us off fast, huh? That fear doing work on our Skaven.
Spears.
Alright,
Council's command.
gotta stop the troops from attacking us.
Go.
Get them surrounded.
Moving. Slaves now.
Getting flanked as we are is causing us all sorts of problems.
Spears.
Got another unit of clan rats to summon on in, though. Looks like we destroyed... No, we didn't. Oh, we did. I think instead of doing that, though, we should probably stop these crossbows from getting away. We're going to get fully surrounded and flanked somehow. Big unfortunate.
Nash, kill.
Those rocks smashing in.
Our tail yours. Skaven slave.
Fear they're using against us is doing its work for sure.
Attack. Shot.
You guys tie that Bloodrack Medusa down.
Yes, you wish. Quick.
Getting flanked there is going to break our Skaven pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Run free.
Bit of a misplay.
Clan rats.
Get flanked by the unit with less troops than you.
Yes. Clan rat spears. I agree.
The men surrounded.
Should we not play?
I'm not sure how you guys took so much damage, but that did happen.
Go.
They're out of there. Go ahead and summon in another unit behind. We can get some flanks in on them.
Retreat. March. Scurry. Yes.
Very low leadership is causing us all sorts of problems. We're coming back and fighting again, though.
Spears. Retreat.
Gotta remember to bring them back.
Rickaback.
Actually, ignore that. Go kill those Reaper Bolt Throwers.
Retreat.
You retreated close enough, man. They're just breaking and running. You guys gotta fight longer than 2 seconds, you know.
Clan rats.
Nah,
Spears.
we're not paid enough.
Eat bite. Very good, master.
You guys better hurry up.
Skaven slaves.
Go ahead and grab our line and try to reinforce our line here.
Scupper. Down.
These guys are at full health and they're running.
Now, move. Forward. Backwards.
Real unfortunate.
Skizzer.
Alright, everyone, get over here.
What?
Keep slaughtering those Dark Shards. Their lord on horseback is doing work. Any other crossbows we can stop? Those Bloodrack Medusas are also causing us massive amounts of problems. Alright, well, we will wait. We scared off their...
What?
Dark Shards are running, but they're not
Slingers.
permanently gone, so they will be back.
Clan rat spears. God, that's the old one. Ready.
If y'all can tie him down and hit him with a bunch of weapons, he's healing.
Go.
That's they immediately ran. That's hilarious.
Quick.
Get them, Skaven slaves.
Back up.
No, they're not having it. What kind of defenders are you guys?
Slingers.
Well, we don't get paid enough, or fed, or really anything else, so
Vermin.
we're not here to fight. can't heal them if their leadership is wavering or breaking either. Oh, can I? Well, it doesn't say there's stipulations, so let's find out. I mean, they're not going to stick in and fight, but they see this guy and it scares them and they leave. That's hilarious. He's very ugly.
What orders? As master desires.
Maybe we can get some... Oh. You didn't even stay in to slaughter these, like, 3 dark shards. Disappointed. Throt will remember this. Well, quite a silly battle. Our Skaven got utterly annihilated. We didn't even kill a full unit. Sad. Refugees of war. Clan Ferric is seeking refuge. I know not who Clan Ferric is. Killed them. Settlement looted. Unfortunate. Oh, Kevin the Rat Wizard is loyal again. I'm glad because I stopped worrying about that entirely. I'm in a rebellion in Troll Country. Oh, he's on his way through. That'll be no problem. Frog, you rascal, leave. Kevin just got to come over here to defend against Malice's forces. We may just have to surrender the Tower of Crack for now. We're gonna have to kill Throg again. We will march over into this settlement because that is definitely where he's going. Alright, Charge Lock, time to send you out. We'll send you afield. Start investigating the Empire. Hanagir, you're gonna do the same, but over here with the Dark Elves. Good stuff. You're making not nearly enough money. As to Lickage, I think you are fine. We've pushed back most of the enemy. So you need to start heading over towards where the Dark Elves are. It's Druki killing time. Wasted a bit of his movement, unfortunately. Reckoning you stay here at Kislev. This Thromute can kind of bounce back and forth here between Frozen Landing. Oh, another full cotton march dance. Vondred the Elf Slayer. Have you met miniguns? Guarantee you're not ready there with your naked-clad thighs. We've got 2 dudes pretending to be werewolves and some Chaos Warriors. Lots of speedy units, but we can keep them tied up in our Skaven slaves and lay into them with miniguns. They're gonna have a really, really bad day. Alright, looks like strategy is going to be very similar to that first battle we fought. So we're going to do slings, kind of in the woods. Most of them shouldn't hide. I don't really care if they do or not. Plump them up a little bit. Group, guard mode. Spears out front to absorb all of that damage from them trolls. They won't absorb it well, but do their job. And we'll put the Wheels of Doom in between. You can lightning anyone running on in, and then I can charge it out afterwards. We'll group them all together. Except for the Wheels of Doom. You need to be in with my Dwarf Thing Menace. Which will also be defending. And then we'll have our artillery posted up in the forest, as we did before. With the lightning cannons out front. Miniguns amongst. Group them up more like that. We'll have the warp fire throwers off to the sides. Hopefully ready to not douse their friendlies in flame this time.
Ready.
Let's grab you guys, I guess. Our warp grinders can kind of hang out over here. We may kill our own units with them. I remember they'll waddle out into the middle. Have the ogres in the forest over here. Warlock Engineer ready to pick off his extra accuracy buff. And then we'll have you kind of ready to harass with magic. Prior power. Alright. Let's get to the slaughtering. Group 3, up. You guys also, up. Prepare to attack. Bring the ogres forward into the woods. Warp fire throwers. Deploy them where they can actually help out. Getting some metal magic dropped on our Wheels of Doom. Fair enough. Seems like the perfect target for me. Keep these miniguns moving forward. Norscan Ice Trolls are really not going the direction we'd like them to. But that's fine. We've got these guys all tied up in combat. Let's drop some clan rats so they can retreat. Rotate these slings. And the whole force, really, if we can. Keep pulling away. We'll use our slings to cover them. I forgot to copy the extra accuracy buff. Entirely my fault. Wheels of Doom in the middle of this. Let's pull him on out. Miniguns going in. Get them actually set up so they can do some damage. Oh, they're starting to fire now. We'll wait. Flamethrowers up. Flamethrowers up. And then you charge in. Oh, look at that crossfire. Men of the North. Mulched into nothing. Drop the orb to slow those guys down. Doomflayers do not really want to be fighting trolls, so let's give them some help. All slings focus down the same trolls. Bring the warp fire throwers up. Get the heal going on the everything here. Oh, that's too many trolls. Get that flamethrower in on them. Keep moving up. Let's do a cleansing doom on the trolls over here. Keep constant damage on them. All slings, switch targets. I thought you had you in guard mode. You guys chase those trolls off. Make sure they don't come back. Wheels of Doom. You guys do the same. We'll bring the... We've pretty well got them now. Bring the miniguns up and you guys take the edge. Beautiful. They're in march stance, so even if we don't chase them down and slaughter them, I believe we kill them all, but I think I'm going to chase them down to see how many casualties we can inflict. I believe you can capture more. Let me know in the comments if that's not how it works. I'll quit wasting my time. Tong Elf Slayer had never seen a rat, and that was his doom. We will sell him off. We need the money.
Worth more, alive.
Agreed. Sell them back. Here comes Archaon again. Listen, Warwick, I know that you're Archaon in disguise. You don't have to... Can't fool anyone here. You jump into the frozen landing when Mintosh is coming as well. That's an army of Chaos Warhounds. I can't wait. Let's pass out some skill points and we'll probably end the episode there. Yes, I'd very much like to get towards the Warp Smart, giving all of our weapons teams more strength, bonus the infantry for our Doom Wheels, and then more leadership just across the board. Sounds amazing. Then we can work towards making his troops more cheap. Alright, well, with that, I am out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I'll see you on the next one.